Oh my god. What is that?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh, what is that whole thing? They're like, they're all
you want to
moving.
pet my worm?
Alright. Oh my god.
Oh god, gross.
They're actually moving. That's the best part. Like, I can't tell what they are. Is it like poop or is it like an alien?
No, man, those are the eggs.
Oh, eggs.
These are
That's
the,
what they are.
It's an incubation map, man.
Oh my god. But yeah, new map, I guess. Recently released. We're checking it out, and there's been a few other like updates. Apparently, they did some updates to the netcode or something like that.
Oh,
so,
thank God.
Yeah, we'll see if you kind of desync and you can actually see what's happening on your end since I'm hosting. But we'll see how that goes, I guess.
Well, we're putting it to work since it's a large map, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of blood.
a lot to clean up. Jesus. I'm actually scared to go looking around to see how big this is, because it is actually pretty big.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
think I'm going to take this by quadrants or something.
Yeah, when we start cleaning this, we'll definitely take it like area by area. Oh my god, there's
I think the way that they handle maybe like local effects is different, because I just saw a whole bunch of pop-in,
right.
like texture pop-in, so, huh.
I'm curious to think if we can actually get this stuff off the roof, like...
Well, I think the eggs are there to stay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you can... I couldn't grab any of the other eggs.
What kind of cleanup crew are we if we can't actually get rid of all this, like, alien infestation going on?
Well, I mean, this is the aftermath, man. The hero has come through. He shot all the aliens that need to be shot. And now we gotta clean it up.
Do we need a key card for this door, or is it always locked? That's an interesting thing. I can't tell.
Which one? Oh, this
This
one?
one over here. It says door locked, but I don't know if we can actually get in there.
Nah, that's blocked off.
Oh wow, back here there's all sorts of stuff. There's actually like
Oh,
hibernating
dude, there's
eggs.
a second floor.
A second floor as well. Holy shit.
Alright, well...
Yeah, let's just. Oh god.
No
Let's
use
just start
getting
cleaning.
depressed already. I'm just gonna start
Yeah.
cleaning.
Where's the incinerator? That's all I need to know.
It's in here. It's in the big area over here.
Ah, I see it. Yeah, let's get that door open. Does it have to like open this way? You think it open the other way and like help us out?
Well, I mean, the other side over here is open this way. The other way.
That's true. All right, let's go.
Ooh, bottle. Ah,
Grab the bucket.
physics are
Okay.
still weird.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it'll ever be fixed.
Yeah. Not until internet is like 100 bits is like megabits is like
Yeah.
the minimum.
Not until the world finds a way for people to play in different parts of the world together.
Not until Uganda has my speed of internet currently.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to any Ugandans out there. Ugandan? I don't even know the proper terminology for that.
Yeah, what is the yeah, what is that? Ugandans, maybe. That sounds right.
Ugandan style.
Sounds right. I don't know if it is right. These footprints, man. It's like the Evolve logo on the floor in this level. Look at that. Alright. Gotta find a bin and start getting rid of all this stuff. Not sure where the bins are kept. Where are the bins in this fucking level? That is a good question. Where is the bin dispenser? I can see the water dispenser.
Oh god, I hope it's not on the second floor. Oh wait,
What is this?
Is it in here? Nope. Holy crap! Yeah, it's in here.
Oh god, I don't know where that
It's
is.
in the U-turn area.
Oh fuck, all the way back here?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Alright. Oh my god, this guy is like spazzing out. Look at this.
At least it's bright, you know? A lot of these maps are dark. This is
That is
bright.
true, man. It is actually a pretty bright level. And
You know-
look, if you look outside, you can actually see trees and... Really cool. It is a nice level. I wonder how long these levels take to make, you know, like...
I don't know, man. It's just build space station, throw crap on it. Seems to be the
Yeah,
good way to
like-
do it. And then, you know, obviously add in the trail areas that people never get to, or whatever.
Yeah, well, it is a Steam Workshop, so...
Are you implying that they just steal from the workshop?
No, I'm just saying. I'm kind of wondering what separates these levels, like, apart from the custom levels.
These are probably official,
Well, yeah, obviously, but...
Yeah.
Maybe you can do more when you actually, like, make them in-house rather than... So I'm not sure, like, the procedure people go through to make these kind of maps.
Yeah.
Can you open these and put those aliens in it? Is that what we need to do? Because look at this. No heat source. I feel like there's, like, puzzle elements to this level. Like, what is going on with...
It's an incubator station, so obviously
put the eggs...
Well, I think, again, we're looking at the aftermath. So the eggs... It was probably a station meant to experiment on these eggs in a controlled environment, but things went wrong.
I hate it when they put these guns in here, and I thought I could use it, but I don't think I can use this.
What gun?
Like, what is...
You're
the
a
gun I'm
cleaner,
holding.
man. You're not a fighter.
I know, but maybe it, like, does something like the Ghostbusters gun that takes care of the bullet holes.
Sure, it makes more bullet holes.
Oh my god, I didn't even see this alien back here. Holy shit, what is that?
Yeah.
What the hell, dude? That's great. Look at his face.
The crazy thing is, if this is the thing, is this a baby, or is that a thing that made the eggs? Because that thing is about as big as the eggs are. So
Right.
if that's the mama, and it's pooping out these eggs.
I mean, it actually looks like it's in like a giving birth position when you look at it. I mean, its ass is like...
Technically, that's your typical sci-fi
it's...
in stasis,
Right.
in liquid. That's like the Starship Troopers, yeah.
Right.
Position.
The Starship Troopers position. Yeah, this guy's got it too. You can actually... Oh, this guy's got a shark fin. I didn't even see it on that guy because it's facing outwards. You can see the shark fin on him over here. What?
Alright. So, Joe, I'm going to give you a topic. Something... I wanted to bring it to your attention because it actually cost me sleep one night, just thinking about it.
Right.
So, okay. Let me lay down the framework here. So, you get the chance to have... You get any superpower you desire. Like anything you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
The catch is that to activate that superhero ability, you have to press a button. And the button is located in your butthole.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
So anytime you want to activate your superpower, you need to stick a finger or a utensil in your butthole and press the button.
Right.
So,
how deep we talking here? Like, that's...
yeah, so I was thinking... Yeah, well, I was thinking it's probably, like, maybe on the rim, to be fair. Is that on the rim of your anus, maybe? Like, so you have to kind of do, like, a U-turn, so, like, a hook, maybe?
Wait, what's the rim? Like, I thought the rim was, like, the outer...
You got your butthole, right? Right? And then you've got the colon area, the tubing, or inside,
Right.
The canal, if you will.
You're gonna need to like give me inches here, like that's. I need to know how many inches deep we're talking.
Well, let's just say it's right on the precipice. The
the what?
It's where it's where the cutter is, if you will.
The cutter, dude. I don't know what any of these terms are.
Cutter, your anus.
Oh, the poop
right?
Right,
so where
okay.
Where the poop leaves your body, in other words. Like, there's just a little button inside the canal.
So not that deep. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just got an arm.
So I was thinking, is there any superpower that would be worth that? And on top of that, there are so many conditionals that would make it... I feel like... Can you think of any power that would be worth it? Because...
Dude, any power would be worth that. I'd reach on my ass for a superpower.
But, okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, so let's say you choose the power of flight, right?
Yeah.
So, it's probably not that difficult to activate it once. But let's say you fart or something,
Right.
and the button gets pressed by pressure, by means of pressure
well,
of some other kind, and you're in the air,
yeah.
you know, and you let a fart rip, and then it becomes like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory situation where you have to fart again before you hit the floor, you're gonna die, right? So it's like...
Well, this changes everything, because you initially said button you press. I didn't realize farting would trigger it.
Yeah, well, I
What
mean,
about when you're taking it? What
it's a
about...
pressure-sensitive button, is what I'm saying.
So every time you take a shit, this power's going to activate.
Exactly. So that's what I was thinking. Like, you could go for, like, the Luke Cage impenetrable, like, skin thing, but then when you poop, like, would that mean that your butt can't, you know, your butthole can't open, so you can't poop? I literally lost sleep over this because I was like, is there any way around this to make this a viable thing?
There is. I mean, it depends what the superpower is completely. Like, if you was
Right.
taking a shit and you suddenly started, like, flying like a jetpack mid-shit,
Right.
that would obviously be a problem, you know what I mean? Unless you could, like, hover like a hover jet, you know what I mean? That would be alright. Actually, that might not be too bad. You could hover over the toilet and not have to sit on the toilet seat ever again. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's actually not too bad. It depends on if you could control your flight mid-shit. I mean, there's a lot of... there's a lot that goes into this, actually.
Yeah. But I mean, you would be hovering 1 second, but then you wouldn't be hovering the next. Like, one push would mean you'd be in the air. The next push would mean you're not in the air anymore.
So it's like pressure sensitive depending on how far you want to go in the air as well.
I guess.
I thought it was like it could.
No, what I'm saying is, like, so it would activate once, right? When, like, the poop probably presses on it, and then if you pooped again, it would activate the button, so it would deactivate your power. You know.
Oh my god.
So it would be like,
well,
you would need to have like a suspension above your toilet or something, or like really high ceilings, or...
Well, let's get rid of the flying, because I don't think that would be one I'd want anyway. Especially with all these like caveats of taking a shit and like pressure sensitivity. It just seems like too much of an issue. Now, invisibility would be a good one.
Oh.
Maybe. I mean, it depends. It could get scary. You could just vanish in public if you like farted or something, you know. Had an itchy arse, you just went around there for a crafty feel. You know, you turn invisible whilst you're in a post office. You know, a lot of things could go wrong, but I feel like it would be good to control. At least you'd save yourself the embarrassment, you know what I mean? No one would be able to see you.
Sure. But that would mean you could never eat tacos before, like say, let's say you join the Avengers and they're like, Invisible Man, you need to infiltrate that base. And you'd be like, oh, I just had Chipotle, man. I can't do this.
There needs to be a way to make it so it can only be triggered by a push. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can put like some masking tape over it and like, I don't know.
You have an applicator, just put some tape on it when it pokes it.
But hey, let's get serious, because you're saying your superpower could be anything.
Yeah.
What if your superpower was to never shit again? The no shitting superpower.
I guess so. But then
you could just... Well, then
you
wait.
kind of need to poop because, you know,
But then
otherwise
you'd still have to push the button, though. Like, so it'd be completely pointless thinking about it now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that, but I mean, it feels like such a waste, and then on top of that, it's like, you kind of do need to poop. Like, it's part of actual
Well,
life.
the superpower would be like your food would be dissolved into a black hole that is inside you. You know, there'd be some scientific reason behind it, but it would be completely pointless. I haven't thought it through. You'd push the button once and you'd never shit again. So I guess you could toggle it like a toggle switch, like a light switch. Just switch it on when you want to shit. But why would you want to shit if you can't shit?
Sure. Yeah. I guess
mean,
if you're constantly inconvenienced by poop.
Yeah, unless you've got some bad superpowers, man.
See,
I'm finding it hard to think.
Pretty, like, I don't know, man. I was like,
oh god,
I was just trying to fall asleep one night, and I was just like, you know what? If I could have a superpower with a weird caveat, what would it be? I don't know. Maybe if you could only control it by your butthole. I was just like, oh, but there's so many questions.
There'd be so many good superpowers though. Like, there's just so many that we're not thinking of. Like, I don't know, like
I guess
superior strength. You know?
Well, no, but then if you do that, then that I think that would make it a little more difficult for your poops. Because then you'd end up accidentally pooping too hard or something. Like, your poop would come out like a bullet or something. You're like, oh, god damn it. I don't know.
Well, maybe if like, Well, it depends, because it's like you're not going to be hulking up on the shitter. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
maybe if it was like it's like Spider-Man. You know what I mean? He's got like big strength, but he's kind of a small dude.
Yeah. I guess you
Oh,
could
my-
control it. I'm just wondering if like, would there be a startup time, kind of like when you boot up a PC? Like, does it slowly activate, or does it just come at like a
Right.
shotgun? Because if you're trying to push a poop out, you're probably putting some force behind it, and if you're not ready for that button press, you're just gonna boom, like a bullet.
That's it, man. I don't know. It's a tough call, dude.
Or especially if you have diarrhea, then you have no control.
Right.
What do you do then? Oh my god,
That's
dude.
oh yeah, man. What if you get the shits? You'd be fucked. But again, the masking tape could work in that situation. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That would have to be some pretty strong masking tape, though. Like
Asking tape.
some water resistant, like made of the same material that super suits are made of.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many superpowers we're not considering there that would benefit.
I thought
Like-
maybe the Mr. Fantastic superpower would work, because maybe you could then like alter like a ridge where the button is.
You mean the elastic dude?
Yeah.
Like the stretchy guy? Yeah.
So maybe you could like stretch your rectum to a position where it's like,
You could you could completely stretch the button out as you shit, like stretch it past, like hit the button as you shit,
yeah,
and then stretch it.
or like
so
stretch
it's
your
like-
skin to wrap over it.
Yeah. But then again, I think that's a pretty sucky superpower in real life. Like, what could you possibly use it for? You know?
You could become the #1 person to call when someone's cat gets stuck up a tree.
Hold on, just to take a break. I'm debating what to do with this guy's suitcase. There was a businessman on the floor with his head chopped off. I burned him. But he's got a briefcase here. I don't know if this is important or not. Should I just burn this too?
You can always take it back with you. I mean, it's just a suitcase.
I wonder if it counts as rubbish.
I'm sure it does. I mean, it's bloody.
Yeah, true. Alright, let's just we'll get rid of this guy's briefcase. If he's got money in there and we're getting paid squat for this job, I'm gonna be pissed, but
Well, again, you could have put it in your chest with your chair.
is my chest over there? Surely not.
I don't know. I didn't actually see the chest. Oh, it is
Yeah,
back
I
here.
ain't seen the chest either.
Well, no, your chair's not there. It's actually empty.
Nice.
Well, at least. Oh, maybe
Oh.
they fixed it so that it shows my chest. Oh no, wait, never mind. I bumped into it. Now I see things in it.
Apparently they changed something about when you when you clock out now. Like it'll tell you if you're gonna fail or not, like before you even log out. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Ruin the anticipation.
I know, I didn't really read too much into it, but something like that. Oh my god. A lot of Chinese food in space apparently going by this game.
Yeah, you gotta. I guess when you're in space, it's like pays to be multicultural.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Still trying to think of superpowers, you bastard.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's just so many good superheroes and stuff. Like, thing is though, with superheroes these days, a lot is like just like super strength and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, like Deadpool and things, and
Yeah.
obviously Spider-Man can climb on walls. I was thinking about the Spider-Man superpower. Like, you could be farting in the like, would you like stick to the floor? Like, maybe, I don't know how it would work, but I feel like there's something there with Spider-Man's abilities and taking a shit.
You fart and then you accidentally shoot webbing onto your hand. Oh, sorry. That wasn't me.
God.
You'd never
Yeah,
be
that'd
able to
be
hide a
good.
fart again.
I know, man.
Like you cough into your hand when you fart and you shoot yourself in the face with webbing. Ugh, it would never work.
Wait, who coughs in their hands when they fart?
I've seen people do it. I've seen people.
What, to try and cover up the fart?
Yeah, totally seen people
What?
try to do that. You ever seen someone try to fix their wedgie when they're walking? It's like, man, you're not
Oh,
fooling
yeah.
anybody.
Oh god, I just saw this dude's legs hanging from the... What the hell happened to this dude? He's like stuck in the ceiling. He's being swallowed by the poop eggs.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a couple of those.
God damn.
Pry some bodies out of egg egg pod loving or whatever.
This is gonna be a tough one to clean, man.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the second floor.
Oh my, don't even tell me about the second floor, man. I ain't even been up there. Is that where that door leads, did you say?
Yeah, there's an elevator.
Oh, fuck
I'm burning
me.
the maggot thingy.
Let me know if it explodes.
Yeah, I was hoping something fancy would happen. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, alright.
Oh, well.
I'll burn one. There we go. Here we go. Anything? Nope. It really does look like a giant turd. It really does. I think they need to start introducing different ways to like get rid of stuff.
They kind of do in some places. I mean, there was that whole like one where we like shot everything into space. One
Oh
map.
yeah, that was good. I like that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Plus,
What
I
if these
think in the Evil Dead map, which is like paid DLC, you can drop everything in the witch hole in the floor. You know, where the witch shows up.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's more gimmicks in the DLC map.
Yeah.
Because I remember the fireplace being the one on the Christmas map too,
Yeah.
which was still fire, I guess, but
Yeah.
you know. All right. In we go. Pick this up. Jesus, dude. I feel like we're doing pretty well though so far. It's pretty clean, I'd say.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't too dirty down here, which kind of makes me sad or scared for what could be
Yeah.
us.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad here. Oh my god, I'm not even reading these. I'm sure there's some useful information on these.
It's the lore,
Better.
man.
Yeah, it's all the lore stuff. And oh, apparently they had more. Apparently they had more stuff to the soundtrack, which I'm always scared to play because I just feel like I'm gonna get like a copyright strike on
Yep.
YouTube. So that's the reason we don't go to that fucking thing. Trust nobody these days when it comes to music and games.
Yep. Even when they're like, yeah, don't worry, you won't get flagged. And you get flagged
Yeah.
for bird sounds.
Right?
Found another one too. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. You're going in the fire, Mr. Wiggles. Yeah.
So one thing I did want to ask you about is if you've been following the old like CS:GO Lotto kind of YouTuber controversy that's been going on.
Dude, I'm surprised people are surprised that this is going on.
Yeah.
Mostly
Yeah.
because, A, this is nothing new. And B,
Right.
it's like, it's nothing new. Like, it reminds me of something that I actually remember from my childhood, which was like,
Right.
so like, there was an arcade I used to go to, and there was like this,
Oh, okay.
it was sort of, kind of like an urban legend, but not really. But there was like, so the owner would be like, hey, you know, sometimes there's this kid who hangs out here who's really good at Mortal Kombat. It was Mortal
Right.
Kombat 2, and he was like, and he pretty much put a bounty on him. He was just like, yeah, anybody who can beat him, like I think it was like 3 out of 5 or something. He would be like, yeah, you get a couple of free tokens.
What?
So yeah, so he would tell this to all the kids, and he even told us to us a couple of times. And he was like, oh, cool, you know. And, you know, the kid was good. Never played him, but, you know, he was good, obviously. And come to find out, like, a few years after going there, I think it was his son or his nephew. So it was like the dude was literally playing kids to be like, hey, you know, spend your coins, challenge my relative who I know is good, and, you know, lose your money. Which is pretty much... It reminds me exactly of this whole situation. Like, hey, you know, you should go to this thing. You should go do this thing. Wink, wink.
Yeah. That is so bad, dude. Like, what?
So it's just like, so when I read all the outrage, I'm like, oh, well,
Some
yeah.
flashbacks to this kid who played Mortal Kombat. Like, what?
yeah. I don't know, it's
That's
just a thing that doesn't, like, yeah, it's a thing that happens. Like, I can't
Right.
believe there's so much outrage over it. It's like, this is kind of an obvious thing. Like, influencers.
I can understand the outrage. It's like
Sure.
really scummy. It's like it's so bad.
But you know, in general, there are like legitimate like YouTubers forget that it's law that you have to
Yeah.
anytime you're doing anything sponsored, even if you own it, you got to disclose that stuff. But that's just something that I think a lot of people who aren't business savvy or very law savvy,
right,
when they're just sort of just thrusted into an industry that maybe they don't know from top to bottom, they don't know all the legalities.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the case, but man, I don't think that's the case with the stuff that's been going on here. I think it was like really deliberate. I just can't see any way around it. Like,
yeah, I'm sure to an extent they knew what they were doing, but it's just like, yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah.
The weird thing is that it's more the people who are just trying to like find people to blame. Like they're lashing out at everyone. Like Valve needs to do something about this. You gotta think of the children. Right. It's like,
yeah,
there's really not much you can do. It's not a first party thing, So Valve can't really do anything about it. They can say, hey, stop doing that, but there's no way to really circumvent that without punishing everybody involved, including players who have nothing to do with anything.
Right. Yeah, it's completely unregulated the way it is now with CS:GO skins. It's like, there's just so many websites that do the same thing, and like, obviously something needs to be kind of done about it, but like Valve are pretty quiet about it. There's been reports that Valve even like help out these sites, like obviously kind of help them work through kind of legalities of it all and stuff like that, which is interesting. Not sure how much truth there is to that.
I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, what do you? There's no like button where you can press, hey, no black market trading button,
Yeah.
Disable the API for one reason, that disables the API for everyone.
Yeah, the API.
There's no way around that. The only way to do that is to literally set up a team that's watching every little thing that's happening with a Hawkeye, and that's kind of impossible to do. So it's kind of like, the people you should be pissed at the most are the people who are obviously taking advantage of people with gambling problems and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I see that side of it. Obviously, Valve are in the middle of a lawsuit now where, I think they're being sued because it is like gambling or just like people labeling it as gambling. But even that stuff, even though it's there, there's obviously that. It's like a lot of like stuff that goes into that, obviously with the API or the different sites that do it, all those types of things. I think the thing that kind of really fucking just like the thing what kind of like bothered me the most of it being scummy is just that like just not disclosing that they own the site. It was like just so painfully obvious when you kind of see like the actual videos they did where they're talking about, oh yeah, bro, I found this site, man, and fuck, I made so much money on this site, and it's like so awesome, and like, man,
they're totally in the wrong in that. But again, it's like that is clearly them, being deceptive.
Yeah,
but
it's
again, that's nobody's fault but their own.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, it's just crazy to me that like people can be that like scummy and like negligent, like to actually do that. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, how the fuck do you think you can get away with stuff like that? And from what it appears, it looks like it's like been happening a lot with these types of videos and stuff, and like, man,
it happened to me in the arcades, or it happened to people I know in the arcades back in the day with that dick, with that dick owner.
Mortal Kombat kid.
I know, freaking putting Mortal Kombat in negative light there, bro. It's not like I didn't see anybody suing freaking what were they called back Midway when that was happening.
Yeah.
People are always gonna do shady stuff. That's why, man. Like you run the risk anyway of going to like a third party site and being like, I'm gonna gamble on this thing. It's not meant to be played this way, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like putting money down on Overwatch games. It's kind of like, man, if that's what you want to do with your money, fine. But don't be pissed when you find out that you're getting ripped off. It's like, okay.
Yeah, well, that's a funny thing. Like, claim they have no like access to the back end of the site. The whole site's been like legal and completely clean, but
Yeah.
Like, if I was betting on that site, and I watched this guy's video, and he's winning all this money, I'm thinking, damn, man, I can win money too, just like this guy. I think I'd like to know that he owned the fucking site before I was doing that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, that's fun.
You should, I mean, anybody who watches a video by an influencer and it seems like there's no strings attached, look a little closer. Because even sometimes when a player is not directly sponsored by a product, sometimes developers will be like, hey, check out our free-to-play game. By the way, here's 100 free coins to buy some premium content with, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's lots of that.
Yeah.
Even that's not allowed, but...
Yeah, even
still
technically
happens.
that's not sponsored content. I mean, it's just more like a preview. This preview key came with some extra, you know, DLC attached. Wink, wink. You know.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think that might not be against the rules. I don't know. You know, but
Right.
you know that happens. Like there are some previews for games that I've looked at and then I've gone and downloaded and tried it myself, and I've been like, okay, this is a very different experience for very obvious reasons that, you know, the person previewing it had some perks that are obviously not open to everyone, you know, or not
Yeah.
accessible from the start, you know. So
I think the thing that like bothers me is like they think this is like just drama and like, oh, you know, it'll all blow over, you know. I'll just apologize and say sorry and like nothing will come of it. But in actual fact, they've actually broken the law, you know. It's like pretty serious to like do that kind of shit. And the guy like, well, there's like a bunch of them, but like, you know, they've been apologizing and like, oh man, you know, I'm sorry, you know, it was public information.
yeah, well, they're smart enough to know that you don't publicly exonerate yourself, so they're gonna downplay it publicly no matter what, because even if they are guilty, if they say anything more like other than that idiot who's like, posted some kind of response video trying to explain things, probably it's not gonna help them legally. But yeah, you're not gonna hear these guys confess or be like, yeah, we're sorry for what we did, because it just further exonerates them that they did something wrong. So
well, yeah, the apology to give was I'm sorry if I misled anybody with the information that was clearly public but never expressed by me, you know. And like, that's just not enough, because you've not even apologized for the fact that you just blatantly lied in your video saying that you came across this site, this super cool, awesome site.
Yeah,
we can win thousands of dollars. Like, man, come on, dude. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, you're never gonna hear that unless they actually get
oh yeah,
convicted.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I can't see how this situation can't spawn some kind of like investigation into this. I don't know how far it'll go, but like just in terms of like CS:GO gambling, I feel like that's getting a bit more attention now. And
maybe people shouldn't put so much merit into freaking digital items, man.
yeah, the skins, man.
The only reason this is even a big deal is because people are putting so much goddamn time and money into digital items.
Well, that's the funny thing, because like in his video is like, yeah, this is not gambling, you know, this is completely legal, not moral but legal. And then like in his video he's like, yo man, bro, this is straight up gambling, dude, I just won. Like that made me laugh.
Yeah,
I did laugh at that.
It's not even, it's like esports in general, man. There was like how many Korean teams got banned and kicked out of esports because they were fixing games. It's nothing new. It's been happening forever, and like it's crazy. Like suddenly it's happening in CS:GO. Oh my god, this is a big thing. Yeah, but sure, sky's blue, man. Yeah. If it ain't corruption in influencers, man, it's pros rigging things. Happens in boxing, happens in God knows how many other sports. It's just a thing that happens with people who got money, who want to make more money, and you know, that's just how it goes. That's how life goes. Rich always get richer.
That's all it is. Just greedy as fuck, basically. I'm gonna try and manipulate my viewer base into kind of going to this website I own. It's fucking stupid. It's like it was like being It's like us owning this game and like not saying it's our game and like playing it and being like, God, this is the best game ever, Keaton. Dude, have you seen this? Keaton, you can fucking find heads and put them in the burner.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah, there's the elevator. Man, we're doing a pretty good job of cleaning this floor.
Haven't found the vending machine.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
on
not
the
seeing the
second
vending
floor.
machine. Yeah. Maybe.
Hmm.
Have you tried throwing away these cryo cans and seeing if anything happens with them?
No.
I'm gonna put one in and see if what happens. Oh, nothing. That's a shame. I expected like an ice explosion or like... Oh well. Oh. Oh wait, that's you.
Yeah.
Did you just throw a gun in there? Is that a gun?
No one's gonna be using it. Everything is dead.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I don't like how these stay here. I don't feel like I've cleaned it with this fucking fungus on the walls, dude.
It's just, you know, eggs being eggs.
Alright. Let's see.
It must be really, really warm in this place.
Yeah, it feels warm in this place.
Oh, God. Well, there are more maggots to clean up.
Oh, where?
They're on the ceiling. They're hiding.
Oh no. Did you get the guy who was stuck in the ceiling?
Yeah, I got that guy.
Alright. Oh, there's bullets down here. Fuck, there's a bunch of bullets down here.
Yeah.
Is he a case? Oh, fuck it, I'll just take him individually. How can I not pick up like multiple bullets at the same time? Someone tell me.
You're one trash kind of cleaner, man.
Yeah, one at a time.
Tunnel vision.
This dude, it must get paid by the hour or something.
Maybe he gets paid by the bullet.
Probably it. Paid per item. He can carry it once. And it goes.
Then again, if you're on a union paycheck, it's like, you know, why pick up more than one bullet at a time if you're getting paid the same?
Plot twist. What if this is like punishment from committing a crime? Like, what if this is like community service or something, and you're just trying to like kill the time?
I mean, there is a whole subplot about like a murderer being part of the cleanup crew, something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's in the it's in the docs you read.
God, I do not pay attention to the lore in this game.
Yeah. I mean, again, I clean for fun sometimes, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Take a break to investigate the lore. Oh, there's some blood. There's hidden blood everywhere.
Throw the gun down.
I think I'm gonna wait on bullet holes and just hit them all at once.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll just kind of make it look tidy, and then we'll go to the next floor in the next episode. Huh. Just trying looking for excess blood now. I'm sure there's something on the ceiling somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for any troll pockets.
Oh, there's a maggot here. Oh man, these turd maggots are hard to see.
Turd maggots. That's just, let's put a gross image in my mind.
Oh no.
Turd full of maggots. Ugh.
I remember when I was young once and my dog had worms. That was not good. Oh god, I'm shutting it down.
This is just... I apologize to anyone who is eating.
Yeah, please don't eat and watch. Actually, yeah.
We should put a warning at the start of this video.
Yeah, dude.
Do not eat.
After the asshole talk.
We talked a lot about butts. You know...
There's a damn USB drive.
That's really what we need right now. We need another... Oh, another maggot fell from the ceiling. What? That one fell out of nowhere. Okay. But anyway, yeah. I feel like once we have another buttroversy in the gaming industry, everyone's gonna probably forget about the CS:GO thing. I swear, man. Everyone loves them butts. Talking about them butts.
Everyone loves the asses. Where's the thing? The bucket thing. There it is.
Hiding anything else? Oh, yeah, there's an egg in this one.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the
Look, I found an actual egg in one of the incubators.
What the fuck? Where are you?
It's all
Oh,
rotten.
wow. Damn.
Oh,
Wonder if it can hatch. It's actually making weird noises.
Yeah, it makes sound.
Oh God!
Oh! Okay. I didn't think that would happen.
Clean up, no one will ever know.
Oop.
You're making it worse!
Yep. Apparently my mop's dirty.
Yeah, my mob's dirty too. I did go and get a bucket. Here it is.
Oh.
Did I clean this fucking mob? I can't even see in this light. This is stubborn stain. Stubborn egg stains.
That was weird. It was making noises, so it was sentient. That brings a whole new controversy to the question of whether or not the baby is alive.
God.
That's a whole nother controversy.
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying, like, the favorite thing about...
What about abortions, damn it?
Oh my God. That's one topic we're not discussing.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if we went political suddenly on this? What's your opinion on Brexit, Joe?
Jesus, don't get me fucking started on that shit.
Oh, we need the... Is the, yeah, I saw it somewhere. Where's that lift thing?
The next episode will be politics.
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you want to hear it next time. Actually, don't, because that won't get any thumbs up.
Donald Trump, yes or no?
Yeah. Are you pushing? How are you pushing me with that?
Oh, wait, what? Oh my God.
You carried me miles.
I didn't even see you.
That's crazy. See, in the old version, that one never would have happened.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, my favourite thing about the dude's latest apology, and they like made a video, like a couple minutes. Everyone's taking the piss out of it, and he starts the video by like talking to his dog, and it's like the most ultimate sympathy thing I've ever seen in my life. He's like, "So boy, this is a really hard video to make," and his dog's there like looking all sad, and like, I was just like, "Is this a parody? Like, what is going on? Like, come on."
Yeah. I'm like, man, you can't make people feel sorry when you're in that nice house, man.
Yeah, dude. Like,
you got like
it's
an open kitchen. Dude, my kitchen is like attached to like part of my quote unquote living room, and it ain't even big. It's like,
oh yeah.
Don't even try to gain sympathy when you're in a nice place like that.
It's all cool, bro. I forgive you, man. You apologize. That's all we needed, bro. Alright. I'm running out of places to find blood. I think we've done alright down here. I'm interested to go to the next floor.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good on our first pass at least.
Yeah. Do you want to just go and take a gander upstairs and see what it looks like?
I don't know, man. I don't know if my heart can take it.
Man, I want to see what I kind of want to see what I'm in store for, man. I can't.
All right.
The anxiety will kill me if I leave it. All right, let's go in together.
Together forever. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh god! Oh, I glitched out. I'm underneath it.
Oh,
I fell out.
oh.
Oh wait, you might. Oh wait, there's a lift. There's a switch in here.
Is there?
Yeah, it opened. Oh my god, I just got out in time. There's a switch that closes the door. Alright, I'm coming up. All the viewers are so disappointed. They want to see me die. I just did it again!
Oh. If you're
Alright, send it down and let me see. Send it down, let me see if it kills me this time.
Probably will.
We'll see.
Oh! It wouldn't beep beep.
It made a honk. Alright, it made a honking noise. What? Alright, wait, now it's stuck there. What the? Oh my god. Alright. I'm coming up. Why do I keep falling through it? Please just stay on it. Alright, I'm good this time.
There you are.
Jesus. Oh my god, dude. What is going on in here?
Oh. Oh, wait. No, it's not that bad. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Oh. Oh, oh. Yeah, this is gonna be another whole episode on its own.
Yeah.
Dude, look at how big that turd is.
Oh my god, King Turd.
King Turd.
Look at it. That is the biggest turd I've ever seen. Why are they keeping all these turds? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I think technically it's an egg, or a larva.
Oh.
But again, can you imagine if that's the mama? If that thing pooped something that big out? Damn.
I feel like the mama would be bigger. We've seen a few of like the little ones. Maybe there's like a bigger one somewhere.
Yeah. But it's weird because then if the maggots are like the babies, then does it turn into that? So crazy.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
there's body parts
Well,
in here.
Yeah. Next time, we
Next time.
clean up more turds.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to talk about politics next time.
God, please no. We're gonna be cleaning up turds. We don't need to be talking about turds.
Yeah, we the on-screen shit is enough without us
You only
actually
had
talking
so
about
many
it.
turds.
Yeah,
let's,
right.
Let's clock out before all these turds turd up the turds.
Alright. Wait, can we clock out?
Yeah. Well, or you know, at least go into a state of hibernation until next time.
Alright, let's do it.
Find a nice corner with no turds.
Yeah, we'll just hang out here until next time, next to the elevator. Oh my god. But yeah, there it is. Cleanup cast. Once again. Nice variety of topics. Mostly turds.
A lot of butt-centric happenings.
A lot of butt.
I wonder if we could get away with
superpowers.
having a butt as the thumbnail.
I might try it. What? Do YouTube allow naked butts? I know Twitch don't anymore. That's a good question. Do you think we can? Maybe like a woman's butt in like tight like yoga pants or jeans or something.
Well, we'll see. If there was a butt
Yeah.
on this thumbnail, congratulations, we got away with it.
Yeah, no, you want a butt, but with like a Batman symbol on it to signify the superpowers being discussed in relation to the butts. There it is.
Super
There
butts.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, super butts. But yeah, super butts part 2 coming soon. Actually, you should let us know if there's actually superpowers you thought of in relation to the butt switch. That's what I'd be curious to know.
Yeah. I'm sure there's one we're missing.
Yeah, like a really good one that won't affect the butt switch.